Yeah. They ain't believe me when I told them crypto was the future. Now they trying to get in, but it's too late. We've been stacking Marbitz since day one. No banks, no middlemen, just power moves. Let's get it. Yeah.
Oops, totally forgot that goes way quicker than I expected. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to a much more sensible day in the markets than we saw yesterday. A pretty challenging day in the market, but we were right. Hold it down. Don't panic. It looks like we were absolutely on the money, and it looks like we got it right. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back, as always, to the show. I am here to bring you the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency news, not to dump the market, as some of you may like to think, Mr. Al, but here to kind of bring some good news and kind of get into everything else that's going on. So, as always, I appreciate you taking a little bit of time out of your day to come and hang out with me right here on the channel, and we'll be talking all things cryptocurrency. So do me a favor to share out the live, let people know we're here. We'll obviously get into kind of some pretty interesting things tonight. I want to dive deeper into this kind of chart movement. I think that's definitely going to be worthwhile and certainly going to be an interesting step in the right direction. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Let me just post out these. Don't forget, if you could just share out the stream and do all that kind of good stuff. If you could, that would be great news. I can hear myself talking, which is never a good thing, actually. Never a good thing. Right, close that down. So yeah, if you can share it out, that'd be good. Also, shout out to the fam tuning in on TikTok. Crushing it. I really enjoyed my stream on TikTok last night. So shout out to you guys tuning in as well. I appreciate you 100%. So we're going to sort of get into everything and anything you would expect tonight. If you are bullish, look at that, Ponky is already here. What's going on, Ponky? If you're bullish on everything, then as always, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, tap the screen, do all that stuff. Let's try and get over 30,000 likes tonight on TikTok. Let's try and break 100 likes again on YouTube. Let's just absolutely max send it, just as the market, once again, is looking bullish. And I want to talk a little bit tonight about something I did that I kind of nearly regretted, but I don't actually regret, and it's turned out to be pretty interesting. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that as well as we go along. But if you've heard of grid trading, I might be able to tell you exactly what that is about. So let's say hello to a few people and we'll get into it. 37, good to see you. Tim's here, welcome. Craig's here as well. Good to see you. Vern's up. What's up, Vern? Vern, thank you for the $5 donation. Says market looking cool before the weekend. What's going on, brother? 37 to the house, Mr. Glenn. Good to see you. Craig's here. RPM's here. Foz is here. Welcome. Al Ashbrook tapping it in. What's going on, Al? Good to see you. Vincent says, hope you all finished your shopping, because crypto going to explode when Musk and Trump will be making out live tomorrow on the show. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That'd be wild. Curtis here, Cheese here, Chip is here. What's going on, the gang? Welcome, Holmes. Good to see you, buddy, as always. Mr. Crackerjack, Mike C. What's going on? Bullish. You know it, baby. Nemo's here as well. Zach's here. Robert Dover's here as well. All the gang tuning in live and direct, coming at you on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. Farmer in the house. What's going on? Welcome to you. 37, thanks for the basketball, you hero. I appreciate it. Hey, Karim, thanks for the like. Bonke, always good to have you here, mate. You absolutely balance my enthusiasm off, and I love it. So welcome to you guys, as always. Appreciate you in the house. Miller's World, welcome as well. Good to see you. Lots of people. Brenda, welcome, Brenda. Hope you're bullish on this market. Always good to have you guys in as well. Let's do it. How am I? I am great. I am great. No word of a lie. RW7610 says, crypto recovered nicely after yesterday's spectacle. Yeah, very interesting. Lucky Roo, what's going on, man? Beebs, welcome. Mark Noby's here. Love my word. Says, clickbait, question mark. I don't know. Stick around and find out. I don't think so. I don't think so. What the? I don't even know what the title is. What's it called? Crypto market exploding and it's going high. Yeah, no, I think that's true. I absolutely think that's true. Depends how you define exploding. 2.7. I think we're going to go a bit higher, but anyway, my advice, stick around, see if you like it. That's what I would say. Right. Anyway, Mark Noby, don't forget you guys are all there on the chat. And yeah, tap the screen, share us out. We're going to get some of these like box things up again for you guys as well. So we'll be doing that. In fact, let's just do one. Let's just get a treasure box up, whatever this is, if it was bullish. And you get the coins back if you guys don't claim it. So boom, there we go. We're sending it out. Treasure box will be open in 3 minutes, so make sure you dialed in. Lauren Babs here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good news. Right, look at this. I promise you guys I haven't touched anything to do with this chart. Nothing to do with this chart. This is exactly as we left it yesterday. We'll just bring up Vern's dono. There we go. Look at that. Bullish on the Vern. Although that, I've got it locked. That's why. What am I trying to unlock? That, I think. Oh, Did not mean to do that. Yeah, that's what I need to. There we go. Right, lock that back up. There you go, Vern. Bullish on you, my man. Thank you so much for the donut. But look at this. Look at this chart. Look how perfectly we come in and retest this lower range that we talked about. And actually, people may go, oh, Two-Bit, you're full of absolute nonsense, you. Nonsense. Of course it wicked down. Look where the candle close was. Look where the candle close was. Exactly. I mean, literally exactly on that line that we drew on there. Some people say that there was once born a prodigy that was so dialed into technical analysis he didn't even know it himself until he found out that he had the powers that many people wish for. And guess what? That was me. So there we go. Who'd have thought that? Who would have thought I'd been absolute TA guru master cheat? I'm kidding, by the way. I'm absolutely not. I just kind of look at things that's going on. Thank you, Two-Bit. Man, it's already really hot in here. Bear with me 1 second, choppers. There we go. It's about 500 degrees where I'm at right now. So yeah, so absolutely very interesting as we wick back up. I'd like to see us push a little bit higher, but this is kind of some key resistance. Look at this, bouncing out of the key VPVR indicator. What price are we looking for? I know lots of people are asking. We're probably looking for anywhere in and around 104.720. Break above would continue the upside momentum. But I mean, that is crazy if you ask me. Just absolutely on the money where we got to. Couple of key things to think about as well. Look at this. Look how this is playing out. Al may call it the inverse head and shoulders. Again, we'll see cup and handle, potentially. All that charty nonsense where we get to. What I know is right now that we are absolutely in a short term, I think it's fair to say, inverse head and shoulders. You can see it here, look. Whoop. Which is kind of playing out. But this is a very strong move. What it does tell us, and I absolutely stand by the fact that this is 100% and has been manipulated yesterday, for sure. Hey, thanks for the Thunderhammer. 37 coming fresh. Close above 106 would be great. Ponke, 106 would be super bullish. Holy crap, 106 would be... Yeah, 106 would be crazy, actually. Thinking about what 106 would almost invalidate the entire downtrend move over the last 4 days. That'd be pretty big. If you ask me, that would be a pretty big move. We'll see. I think, look, anything, if we were to get back, we don't want a big wick up here. This would show momentum back down to the downside. The fact that we got this momentum at the bottom, a lot of people don't see this. So the big wick at the bottom shows that this is a reversal trend on the volume, which is good news, by the way. We probably don't want to see. So probably anything between now 105, 500, I think could be pretty solid for a close on the daily candles. We don't really want a massive thing at the bottom. So, sorry, at the top, that'll show us the downtrend momentum. But as always, the market does tend to cool off just a little bit as we come live. And then hopefully it winds up a little bit. So yeah, alts still look pretty bad. The alts still look absolutely dreadful. Dreadful, but not taking out April lows, which is good. True. Yeah, altcoins just look absolutely awful, which is two things. We'll touch on it a bit later on. That retail is simply not here buying anything, and it's all institutional money going into Bitcoin. And therefore, the alt market is purely just a rotation of capital from Bitcoin. So, you know, you could argue then if you work through the 4 stages of the Bitcoin bull cycle that we're even not in phase 2. You could argue also that we've passed phase 3 and that now it's cycling to big caps. I don't know. That's kind of where I get to. But I think there's a bit more to go, yeah. There's a bit more to go, but fingers crossed we'll get there. Don't forget, tap the screen, share it out. Also, don't forget, by the way, hit that like button if you're on YouTube. We've got over 70 people already in the stream, so do me a favor. Tap it out, share it out, get people here. They need to know what the hell's going on in this market. So yeah, where's the drone you're sending me? Al, have you sent something to my house? A parcel came, and I've got to pay £5 to go and get it. Don't know what it is. But yeah, I showed you a chart pattern the other day. I'm not bringing that chart pattern up. I told you about that yesterday. Trump and Musk and I keep arguing. I'll enjoy the red tag since... Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. I'd like to see it push back to the upside a little bit further. But yeah, anyway, we'll take it. We'll take it. So this is kind of where we say good news. And I potentially think we're on for a little bit more of an upside move. Now, you may say, well, where are we at in terms of global market? 3.21 trillion. That's fine. 2.5% in some key volatile range. 329 would be where we want to see. Thanks, Tim, for the 149. That's your 10th super chat on the live stream. Thanks, Tim. Bullish on you, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Curtis says it's a scam parcel. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like it might be as well. Don't pay it 2-bit. I don't know what it is, so I'll just leave it. Don't forget as well, everybody, we are doubling down on last night's live marbles race. If you're interested, you know what to do. Head on over to the chart, grab yourself a bag. I've put the guys in from last night as well as Crackerjack as well. You're in as well, so don't worry about it. If you are interested, by the way, get over and you know what to do. Link in the description, all that good stuff. So, altcoins, let's take a quick look. Ethereum, 3%, not doing anything. Interesting enough, though, look at this. Wicks down, retest the 200 moving average at 2412. Bounces back into this channel. Very interesting indeed, if you ask me. Very, very interesting indeed. We saw a little bit movement on Cardano, which I talked about maybe going in on this on a 68, on a potential 68 cent long that would have been a bad idea. Although it depends if you have high margin, low leverage, you'd have been totally fine. It is in a negative trend. So Cardano may flip, by the way, and start to push back to the upside. So keep your eyes peeled on that. XRP at 217, back in the channel, look. Whether people like it or not, XRP back in the channel and perfectly wicking down on this. So, I mean, so far, we've been pretty much on point with our TA, FYI, just if anyone was curious about what the hell was going on. So keep your eyes peeled on that. We got a nice move on Zebek, finally pushing back up. I think it's weak. It's a weak push, though. Volume's pretty low. Stochastic RSI is still way down. Hopefully, we probably want another 2 or 3 days consolidation here on Zebek before it starts to push once again. The key thing to think about, trend, still green, all right? Trend is still green, which is positive. AVAX still looking pretty pants, though, as well, as is most of the other rest of the market. WIF down at 82 feels like a steal, I think, if I'm honest. Dupe, again, pretty painful down there at 85, negative. Link up 4%. We've got Clipper with a nice move as well at near 10%. So some kind of decent moves out there. Nothing too crazy. And then we see dominance dropping on USDC and USDT. So I'd love to see that continue to dump. That'd be great news. Curtis says, 2-bit happened to me once before. I paid $5 for it. They gave it to me. When I opened it, it was my birthday card from a week later. The worst part was that there was no money in it. Wow. Yeah. Sui pulled back. Okay. Yeah. Sui did come back a little bit. Down to 319. That may be an opportunity. It's back up 10, though. Should have bought the fear yesterday. Probably a parcel from Elephant Token. Maybe. Craig, thank you for the £2 donation. Your 5th super chat on the live stream. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. July, August, alt season will begin. Maybe. Tim says some great TA. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate the 2 as well. Happy birthday, Vern. Is it Vern or is it Blazer X's birthday? I feel like it's Vern's birthday today as well. Vern, is it your birthday today? I feel like it's Vern's birthday and Blazer X's birthday today as well. So happy birthday to both of them. You feel free to sing, baby. Happy birthday to Vern. Happy birthday, Blazer X. I don't know anyone else's birthday is, but anyway. Anyway, yeah, it was a massive F you. Maybe. Al, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Maybe it is. Maybe they've just turned everything around and it's all fine. Oh, God. So yeah, nice BTS vid, but waiting on Block Dog. Yeah, launches like next week, doesn't it? 10th or something, I think it is. Launches next week, Vincent, so keep your eyes peeled on that. You said buy on the chart, right? Yes, Tim, yes. Hey, man, who plays with? He who plays in the building. All good. I'll click name and block. Right, anyway, there's the charts. A couple of bullish things. This is not one of them. I didn't mean to bring this up. Here we go. Let's talk about 3-week Fibonacci channels. I mean, this is like deep dive stuff, by the way. Deep dive. Hey, 37. Thank you so much for the 6 music plays, man. You guys are absolutely bullish tonight. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Don't forget, by the way, tap that screen, lock in those likes. We crushed it last night. Lots of people in here. Do make sure that you're sharing us out as well. Make sure loads of people know we're live. It'd be absolutely bullish of you all. I'd appreciate it. Let's go, Zebek fam. Forsaken's in the house. What's going on, Forsaken? Good to see you. My new coin launching next week, everyone. It's a rug. Make sure you buy and need the money for the next dip. Crypto Princess in the building. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know before you buy in. Don't worry, I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything. Don't worry. Oh, I did buy something yesterday, though. Nothing crazy. I bought a little bit of fart coin. Couldn't help myself. Went to Coinbase and I thought, well, do you know what? Try and buy a little bit of a Wickerino. Got a little bit, but nothing crazy. Right. Okay, let's look at this. Bitcoin still looks like a May 2017 before the entire bull run. This is such an interesting theory as to kind of how everything's playing out. Hey, Vern, thank you for that. Join the fan club. You know where it's at. Thank you. Thank you. Do that NPC weird stuff. TikTok's wild, by the way. I was scrolling last night. It's mental. Oh, love it, though. Love it. Thank you for the roses, Vern, as well. Thank you for the heart me, whatever it is. Look at that. Vern's just bullish on that. What does it say? Popular. You know it, baby. Don't forget, grab your coins as well if you want to join us. Feel free to grab some coins over there on TikTok. Right, damn, things been listed. No, Brett, though. Absolute joke. Yeah, I know it's wild, isn't it? It is wild that Brett still hasn't been listed, but hey. So, what are we playing out here? What's important to reference? You got 2 things to measure. The 2017 bull market, the best one. The cowboy one's the best one. 2023 to 2025 June. LK says, we're live talking about all things crypto. Thanks for the like, LK. Still playing out very similar in terms of this pattern. I think I would argue still very much playing favorably towards where we're going to move to the upside if you believe in things forming the similar patterns as before. And I think everything's sort of playing out, whether you believe in 1-day Fibonacci's, 12-day Fibonacci's, 3-week Fibonacci's, whatever the hell you're talking about. There is definitely some correlation between the market. Early 2017 technical top before the first top, April 21, could signal a further rally. And I've got some more charts to show you a little bit later on that could quantify that. Just to give you a bit of a sentiment. Look at this. Open interest by strike price, $300,000 Bitcoin price by the end of June is the most popular call option. Lunatics. Now, I'm just going to be dead honest. This is slightly deceiving, and it's a little bit naughty when people do this. And this is why it's important that people are watching and dialed in to the right people in this space, because there are some terrible people out there. But this is where it's very interesting, okay? Because, yes, 300,000 might be the most obvious call option. That doesn't mean, though, that nothing happens until that point. It just means people are trying to maximize the... It's like leveraging on 200x leverage. It doesn't have to get to that price point before you can take a profit. You can take it at any point. So it's a little bit naughty in that, actually, this is just a optimistic view where people would like to see it. That's the biggest potential return versus what they're putting on. Now, it's still, even if you break down all the actual metrics that sit behind it, yada, 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 it's still a very bullish outlook on this. Lots of people believe it. My personal opinion, though, is going for liquidity, but I thought it was interesting to keep an eyes peeled on it. Now, I obviously cannot speak Japanese, just to let you guys know. This isn't like some weird thing that I just thought I'd tell you guys how to speak Japanese. But interesting enough, Japanese public company Remix Point announced it's bought 44.8 Bitcoin worth $4.7 million. Not the biggest number in the world, but think about this. Metaplanet announcing today they want to buy 221,000 Bitcoin, about $2.1 billion. If you think it's not happening and you think that people don't want to get in, then you are sadly mistaken. So I thought this was dead interesting. And then before we go into the actual news, I thought this was a great chart. Forget Crypto Rover telling us we're going to the moon. I thought I'm going to tell you we're going to go to the moon. I'm going to show you exactly how it is. Lauren Bob, thank you for the ice cream cone. Appreciate it, Lauren. Grab those coins out of that box. I love it. It's great. I think it's great. So yeah, let me just talk you through this. This is a very interesting chart, by the way. This chart is officially called the spot retail activity through trading frequency surges. Okay, this is like super interesting chart though. It measures activity level of retail investors. Now, I know what Holmes is thinking. How the hell do you measure retail investors? It's based on trading frequency. If you're a big institution, a big exchange, yes, you're going to move substantial amounts, but you're going to move them very less often, right? What this is showing us here is where we get to. Neutral is obviously grey, green is few, orange or sort of, browny is medium, and then too many retail. What we want to see is too many retail signals the top of a market. Really, you've got massive inflows of brand new people that don't really know what they're doing. They're just absolutely dumping in. Yeah, exactly that, Al. Exactly that. So over-heightened, too much retail. So as an example, you can see here, look, back in April 2024, we saw a little bit. You can see back here in 22, you obviously see the run-up in 21 to the first peak where we sort of see this crazy influx. The thing to note right now is we don't really see a lot here. Now, you could argue and say, well, take it over the last month. We don't see much going on over the last year. We saw a little bit of excitement. Yes, we're seeing some neutral trending, but nothing crazy. Where we get to the really spicy stuff, and this is where it sort of aligns back to the theory that we haven't market cycle topped and everything's a bit quiet and yada, 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 yada. We're not seeing this kind of massive influx of retail investment. So however you look at it, whichever metric you check, whatever chart you look at, it all points to exactly the same thing. Retail simply are not in the market. And that's kind of a good thing. It does mean we've got way more to go. It does mean memes have got another run. It does mean that, kind of all sorts of crazy coins could do all sorts of big numbers. At the minute, it's all about buying on Bitcoin, which back up, by the way, Bitcoin at 104, anything between 104, 400 and 104, 900 is great, by the way, because I'm grid trading Bitcoin right now. So I'll talk a bit about that in a minute and give you a bit of a flavor of what it is. I don't recommend it to a degree. It's certainly not something that I believe people should go all in, and you should absolutely understand it. But I thought, you know what? I looked curiously at what it was, and I started grid trading 2 days ago. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. It's kind of interesting. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you. Welcome as always. Hey, Captain Sparkles. It's not Sparkles, it's Captain Sticks. Yo, 2-bit. What's going on, brother? Welcome back. It's been a minute. If you're here, that means the market's about to skyrocket. Hey, Jeffrey Petro, what's going on? Welcome to you. Botswana Chief, I don't know who that is, but welcome. Brian Alonso, thank you for coming to the live. Don't forget, guys, tapping the screen. We're hyper engaging. We're getting excited about what's going on in the market. If you want to see this pumping, I just sent an invite to someone. Don't request it. Don't accept it. Please don't come on the live. It'd be super weird if someone comes on the live. Don't come on the live. But yeah, make sure we're absolutely tapping that screen, locking in. Likewise, don't forget, smash up the like button to a brand new all-time high. We've got nearly 85 people in the stream right now. Make sure you're hitting that like button as well. It massively supports the channel. Thanks for the golden glove, Mr. 37, you legend. I appreciate you. Right. Jesse, what's going on? Good to see you as well. No one seems to know what the Range Rover SVR, maybe the wrong audience. Should I ask about Fiestas? It's a Range Rover, though, Al. I'm not going to lie to you. We talk about cars enough. Go get me a McLaren now. Right, so keep an eye on this. Okay. Let's get into a little bit of news. Let's see what's going on, and then we'll go into your questions and anything you guys have got on your mind as well. So, the stalling of the first mover advantage. So, there's an interesting proposal right now, right? There is an interesting proposal. Hey, 37 just became a level 6 in my fan club. Shout out to you, 37. Vanek, 21, and Canary Capital request on June 5th that the Securities Exchange Commission reinstate the queue-based system that awards exchange traded products approval that orders issued. Right. So I'm not going to go into this full article. What's going on, Paul, man? Good to see you, man. I'm not going to go into the full remarks of this. I'm going to tell you why I think it's funny. So obviously, Vanek, 21 shares, Canary Capital. Can anyone tell me which coin they went for first? Obviously, we saw BlackRock move first on Bitcoin. We saw things like ARC21 move first on Ethereum, along with, I'm going to say Wisdom Tree maybe, right? Vanek, 21 shares of Canary Capital, all went first on a particular coin, and now they want to have the opportunity or believe that they should be done in a XRP. Curtis gets it. Curtis gets the 25 ETH. Well done, Curtis. They all went first on XRP. All of a sudden, BlackRock have shown zero interest. They don't care. They're not bothered. Like, whatever, right? Not bothered by XRP. All of a sudden, you got Hidden Road, like, just handing out hundreds of millions of dollars worth of XRP, etc., etc., etc. Now they're like, oh, well, actually, it should be a fair system. We should definitely be going first. So, first to XRP, first to Solana. Could we see that? Maybe something's brewing. Keep your eyes out. The letter argued that the departure from the queue began in October 21, where the ProShares Bitcoin Futures Fund received a 3-day head start, secured more than 90% of the market share, obviously that being the IBIT Bitcoin one. Early filers for spot Bitcoin Ethereum ETF saw their applications cleared on June 10th. Same day, larger asset managers filed months or years later receiving green lights. So we'll see. I mean, we could be getting nearer to an XRP ETF than I think a lot of people believe. And the fact they want to input this first come, first serve thing is kind of wild, if you ask me. But at the same time, I'm bullish on it as well. Because, fingers crossed, I would be very much in favor of getting that XRP ETF over the line. I think that would be good news. And fingers crossed, like I said, we see it. So definitely worthwhile keeping our eyes peeled because that could be coming sooner than we think. So I'm bullish on that. Good. Right. Gemini. I tweeted this out earlier, actually, by the way. And I kind of feel like I might have done a TikTok. I can't remember. Anyway, Gemini now files for a confidential for IPO in the US. Maybe this is the meta for this year. Maybe the meta is that we are bullish on IPOs. So obviously we got the IPO going forward for Circle. Absolutely crazy. If you haven't seen that video, I definitely recommend going and checking it out. Launched at $31, rallied to 103, oversubscribed IPO, but it's wild. Gemini now doing exactly the same. Both US companies, pretty interesting as well. Continue press release, New York-based crypto company and confidential submitted a draft registration statement from an S1 with the United States Securities Exchange for an IPO. No idea of total value. It would be pretty wild, though. First exchange to get an IPO. Might be pretty wild. Got to keep an eye on it. Got to keep an eye on it. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. Guys, make sure you tap in that screen on TikTok and please share us out. Let's let some people know we're here. And we're talking all things cryptocurrency. What's going on, Schmack? Good to see you, man. Welcome. We'll do another little... should we do another little box thing? Hold on a minute. Let me do this. Oh, someone's going bullish. Right, let's do it. Goodie bag. Total coins, 50 winners. I can put 100 coins in there. Should put 100 coins in it. Boom! There we go. Right. You got to be bullish on bits. Send it. Send it. Oh, it won't let me send it. What did it say? Because the number of viewers send goodie bag with no more than 50 coins. Oh, see? See, that's bad, isn't it? Bad news. They don't even let me send that out to you guys because we've only got a few people in here tonight. But anyway, such is life. So Captain Six in a drummer, bro. Like it. I think later he was messing around. He's actually a good shit. What's that? Nice Amsterdam, but not. I don't even know about that. I don't even know about. So something's coming. Dang long name. Holmes, these shoppers don't even know what an SVR or a GTRS is. Do they? As if Holmes knows. Does Holmes know? I don't know. Holmes. I don't know if Holmes is into cars. Maybe he is. Bullish on that, though. Bullish on that. So look, anyway, we'll see where this goes. By the way, there was a statement put out that says, we're not just building financial products, we're building the money layer of the internet. That could be pretty interesting as well. So obviously the Winklevoss twins, billionaires in their own right, could be pretty interesting. Now, let's move on to something a little bit more speculative. Put your tinfoil hats on because apparently anonymous sources are sharing surprising cryptocurrency claims about Apple, X, and Airbnb that allegedly they are in contact with the crypto sector to implement stable coins on their platform. Now, I don't know this to be true. I think it's always worthwhile thinking about it, but the cryptocurrency industry has been searching for an intermediary where they bring blockchain technology into the financial mainstream. It looks like the middleman could be stablecoins, digital assets pegged to fiat currencies. Now, tech giants like Apple, X, formerly Twitter, Airbnb, and Google are ready to enter the space. We'll see. We'll see. Not sure, personally. Curtis says, I thought so too. May have just been trying to get a rise out of us. What's that for? Maybe. I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe. But I'm sure you've seen him in XRP streams. Did anyone know? Did Levi get his channel back, by the way? I don't know if he did or not. Chipper. Rasfani Vengeance looks good, but some cheat. Okay, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyway, 37's bullish on the bits. Get involved, yeah. Grab that bag, whatever that needs to happen. You're obviously tapping that screen. You're getting dialed in as well, which is always good news, by the way. I think it's definitely worthwhile getting absolutely dialed in for it, my opinion. Anyway, my opinion. So yeah, always good. Always good. Look, see, we've got it going on. Treasure box as well. We've got open. So we're just bullish here right now. We're keeping it vibing. We're keeping it moving. Does anyone on here ever heard of Cryptonomy website? Yes, Benjamin Otis. They actually reached out to me a while back. I believe Bleaves did quite a bit with them. But yeah, I've definitely heard. I've heard of them, and I've dealt with like one of their marketing agents before. But yeah, curious of the question. I'll be curious of what you asked. Multitasking 2 streams, trying 37. As are you, by the way, my friend. As are you. Vaulted Business. What's going on, Pud? Welcome. Okay, right. Trump to meet with Chinese official in London. If anyone is interested, by the way, Al, Holmes, and I, we're going to go and try and crash the party. We're going to turn up and be like, yo, it's 2 bit. We're going to live stream it as well, by the way. We're going to be live streaming it. Hey, look at that. Vern's absolutely the title gift. What's going on, Vern? Thanks for the donuts. Ah, you got to clap as well. You got to clap. Let's go. We achieved our goals. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. US-China relations under Trump's leadership impact global markets, yada, yada, yada. Allegedly now there is a meeting of Scott Besson, Howard Lutnick, and the... cowboy, that's wild. And the Treasury Secretary or something, or is that Scott Besson? Can't remember. Anyway, apparently they're in London on when is it? Friday. Did I say it was Friday? Or is it this weekend? I can't remember. Maybe in London to discuss. I can't remember what it was. Is it that? I can't remember what it is. Anyway, in the UK, it's still illegal. Okay, I'm not even going to go down what you guys are talking about. Let's move on. So, the crypto community is on alert, anticipating potential market fluctuations following the meeting, although no official statement has been made. That's not true now. We do know there's an official statement being put out. They are meeting in London to talk specifics on tariffs. So, again, we'll keep you posted on that. We'll be live streaming that. Al, Holmes, and I, like, yo, oh, look at this little crown. Man, honestly, this is like, TikTok's kind of fun in that sentiment. We'll be absolutely max bullish. We'll be like, hey, look at this. It's Donaldo. Although I don't think he's coming, but anyway. Anyway, let's get there. Take the drones. Let's do it. You can't fly my drone without a license, though, unfortunately. It's too big. You need to get one of them smaller ones. They're a bit easier. They will change that soon, I would think. Tax money, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Right, talking about the UK. Look at this. We finally... Oh, yes. UK breaks with past policy. Opens crypto ETN markets to retail investors. This is actually pretty big deal. This is actually a pretty big deal, of which no one seems to be really talking about, but in my opinion, it is good news. The UK's FCA has reversed its policy to allow retail investors to buy crypto ETNs, products traded on a recognised investment exchange to be accessible, and the FCA stresses they are high-risk investments subject to strict promotional rules. In a significant policy reversal, the UK's top financial regulator is now opening its door for retail investors to buy and sell crypto exchange traded notes. Very similar to exchange traded funds, but obviously it's kind of the UK variant. The move, the Financial Conduct Authority lifts a long-standing ban that has restricted these high-risk products to professional investors. Good news indeed, in my opinion. And finally, the UK is actually kind of turning a little bit more bullish on what is going on. So yeah, we'll take that, and it's actually pretty good news. Okay, good. Right. We've got one last thing I'll touch on in just a second. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, stick around, ask away in the chat. Maybe it's a coin, maybe it's a chart, whatever it is. Hang about and we'll take a look at it in the second half of the show. Also, make sure you got your questions as well. Dialed in if you've got anything that you want to ask. Bought some more XRP today. Buy the dips or even the highs and hold for 6 years. I mean, definitely don't hold for 6 years, I don't think. I'm going to sell everything at the end of this bull market, hopefully. Gonna try and time the market, but Bitcoin, I guess you probably get away with it if you just don't care. Will there be a bull run this year? MB23, yes. I think we are in the bull run right now. Don't forget, we're back over 104 right now and looking like we're cooking on gas. 104.448. Think about yesterday, everyone was like freaking out. Everyone came in the live stream and they were like, it's over, we're all going to zero. 24 hours later, everyone's like, oh, we're going to the moon. It's exhausting. Don't sell XRP 2-bit. Maybe. Johan didn't want to buy yesterday when it was cheaper. I mean, that's true. Buy the fear, baby. Buy the fear and ladder in and ladder out. That's absolutely the key. I bought Ondo. Nice, Stace. Yeah, I think that's probably a good shout, actually. Dupe looks like a steal as well, but it depends what they're going to get. I'm curious to see what these next rewards look like on Dupe. So, yeah. We'll see. Zach says you're going to sell your Bitcoin. I don't hold a lot of Bitcoin, but no. My kids have more Bitcoin than I do, so that'll just sit in there. Don't forget, my kids are pretty young, so they'll have that until they're older, and we'll see where we get to with it. But, yeah, I have no intention of doing that. But, like, I'm absolutely dumping altcoins, and I'll just buy back in when the market's down again. 421 was so innocent. Whatever she smells, she thinks it's farts for. My God. Eric, hold on. We might have some breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. What have we got? Sometimes the breaking news, by the way, is terrible. I'm not going to lie. It sometimes is awful. So let's see what it is. Let's see what the breaking news is, everybody. It is new. Eric Trump announced the Trump meme coin alignment with World of Bit Finance and plans to acquire a substantial position in Trump for their long-term treasury. Oh, my God. Right, where's Trump coin? What do we reckon it's doing? What do we reckon it's doing? Pumping. It's up. It's not too bad, actually. 2%. 2%. Do you hedge your bets against it? Would you bet against the Donald Trump meme coin? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. But interesting. Yeah, $9.95. That's so wild that that's the price. $9.95 on Trump. About 2%. Crazy. But yeah, there we go. Boring breaking news. I'm sorry, Tomato P. I'm sorry. That was terrible breaking news. Anyway, sticking with a slightly more exciting position, which is the 1 hour chart here on Bitcoin. And we'll keep an eye on what's going on. We'll talk about some altcoins that may be very optimistically bullish this week. Interesting, look at this. Rejected on the 200 moving average. We want to see this re-move back. Positive agenda coming back up. So we need to see a little bit more of a move. Retest around 105. That's going to be a good break if we get it. Do you know anything about Cryptonomy website? I don't know a lot about it. I know a little bit about it. You need to be more specific about what the problem is. I know a little bit about it. I have connected with them a couple of times. But I know Believes is like, I think Believes partnered with them, if I'm honest. I'm not sure, but I can try and answer maybe. But yeah, I think I did one integration video for them about a year ago, but that's about it. That's about it. Lives to be, and then well, that's true. 420. Vern, you probably made it. That's why you say no. What's Vern said? Don't know. Anyway, do you think ETH will hit 4,000 this year, mate? Yes. My price target on Ethereum is between 8 and 10,000. Ideally, I want to see a 5-figure Ethereum. I'm not gonna lie, but 8 to 10,000 is where I get to on ETH. I think. Bullish. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Welcome as always. Demi's in the chat as well. Don't forget, if you tap the screen for me, let's try and get to 10,000 likes. Also, if you want to join the La Familia Madrigal, I have turned subscriptions on TikTok. I'm just trying to work through what that looks like, by the way. It's only free. I think it's like $3 or something. I'm going to start probably doing some calls in there as well as some kind of, maybe some chart reading. I don't know. Then, if you're interested. 810K really well. Yeah, MB23. What people don't know about Ethereum and that people totally neglect is the fact that there's a massive amount of institutional investment coming into Ethereum. People just don't see it. But Wall Street are buying Ethereum. They just don't want people to know yet. Has it turned bullish? Busy. We're getting there. I think we're definitely getting there, by the way. We're definitely getting there, in my opinion. I think what's good about the move we've had, big wick down, lots of fear, everyone panicking, loads of people. Man, only 2 of you got these goodie bags. What the hell is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you guys? 37 got 10 coins, though. Bullish on you, 37. Everyone's kind of panicking in the market. Everyone's like, oh my God, we're going to zero, yada, yada, yada. Turns out that's not the case, right? Turns out it's not the case. Elon is Satoshi. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I still think we're optimistic. Market settles back down again. The big thing we've not got is retail. And while we see these kind of craziness in these real big swings, retail aren't going to come anywhere near us. But, yeah. Do you think we could see a double cycle before we see an actual bull run this time? Do you think we could see a double cycle before we see an actual bull run this time? I don't know what you mean, Craig. A double cycle? An 8-year cycle before the bull run? No, I think the bull run is like now. I just think the top changes. That's my opinion. I went from August, still probably relatively okay on August, but I think probably leaning more towards maybe an October top. We'll see. Elon being Satoshi's from the future, that would be mint. Yeah, it'd be crazy. Imagine if Satoshi wakes up and full clips his bag. Yeah, I mean, there'd be some bargains. The question would be, would it still go? Facts, lots of volume will flow into ETH. Yeah, bullish knows. Bullish knows. You got to keep an eye on what's going on with Ethereum. Like, it's trading well within this channel, and you're seeing a big rotation of capital. We are seeing massive moves from BlackRock. Everyone was talking about this yesterday. They were like, oh, BlackRock's selling Bitcoin. They're going to Ethereum. Here we go. I mean, in fairness, they were moving assets around and absolutely going into Ethereum, but they were stacking Bitcoin. Well, I think I was on the show, and while everyone was like panicking, everyone's like, oh my God, we're going to zero. They were like, give me some of that Bitcoin. Give me some of that Bitcoin. No surprise then you see today they sell a little bit off. That's absolutely not a surprise. I guarantee they bought Ethereum today. Guarantee BlackRock bought Ethereum today. Think I'll be out in September, October. Busy, but I don't think that's a bad shout. October, I think I even put, did I put October 25th as the cycle top? Maybe it was August 25th. Can't remember. But yeah, I am, and I've said this a number of times, 100% out of the market. I'll just go full max into stablecoin and then see where we get to. Obviously, I'm going to pay my taxes on that as well. It's important to pay taxes, people. Remember, we talked about that the other day. Right, let's bring up BlackRock. Satoshi passed away, if you ask me. Ooh, I don't like it. Where is 7-8 year cycle coming from? We run a 4-year business cycle. Arguably, there could be a 14 to 15 year business. Well, yeah, allegedly. I mean, there'd be a whatever the market runs cycle, isn't there? But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's go to 100K. Let's go to 100K and see what they're up to. Oh, what's this? What's this, BlackRock? You said choppers. What's this? Sending 133 BTC, about $13 million to Coinbase. Oh, I wonder what that was for, BlackRock. I wonder what that was for. What if that completely coincides with this? Oh, it does, BlackRock. What the hell, BlackRock? See, they can't do... They don't know. They don't know that we know. And this is a secret, by the way. It's what you get when you're part of this community. It's what's going to be in the alpha group. It's what the $3 a month is going to be worthwhile on TikTok. You're going to get this absolute max alpha that's going to come in. So BlackRock sending that there. Then they sent it to this chopper address. So you just got to track it, baby. You got to track it. They've got a massive amount. They've got $48.5 million worth of Bitcoin sat in this wallet. I wonder what's going to happen to this wallet. We'll keep it posted on this bad boy. I reckon this is going to go buy some Ethereum. That's my opinion. Watch out. Watch out. 48 million. Or maybe it's just a big whale that's stacking BTC right now. But yeah, BlackRock are selling BTC. Look at this, though. Accumulation of Ethereum. Big. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. And I think you'll see more and more rotating to Ethereum as well. Big time. Which is good news. If we get an Ethereum move, we're way more likely, therefore, to kind of get a bit more of a obvious move. Man, Lauren just spamming it. Love it. The Charge Me Up, Basketball, Thunderhammer. Shout to you, Lauren. Haven't begun to see the billions flow in as they will, and it happened quickly when it does. I agree, bullish. Lots of people will miss out on the Ethereum move, personally. That's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. But, you know, people may like it, people may not. We'll see. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Don't forget, let's crush it, by the way. Let's absolutely crush it right now. Let's get over 10,000 likes on the live. Also, by the way, if you're on YouTube and you haven't hit that like button, do so. Push us back above that 100 like mark. That would be bullish. Nearly 100 people in here as well. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Join the fan club. You know what it is. You know where we're at. Nutsacks should be memes. Where would Marbitz be if ETH hits 100K? I don't know. Maybe like 500,000. Probably. 500,000. Zebek just broke back above 500 million. Bullish on Zebek. Good news. But yeah, I reckon we'll work it out. I mean, ETH to what? 10K? Or 100K? Oh my God, yeah. I mean, probably 5 million. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Government already said that they met with 4 Satoshis. Yeah, they tried. I mean, they're trying to find it. It's one of those, and it's just like, just leave it. Just leave it. Busy says, what do you think ICP will go? Man, we haven't talked about ICP for a while. We haven't talked about ICP for a while. Do I even have it on here? Do you know, I am not as big a fan as I think many people are. I can't, I don't mind it. I kind of thought it definitely had, oh, I definitely got it on here. Where is it then? I thought it had an opportunity. I think the problem with it got super overhyped. Loads of people bought it. And then it sort of faded to, oblivion, didn't it? That's the problem. So do I think it's going to make a big run? I kind of feel like no. Now, when I say no, do I think it's going to go up in value? Yes. Do I think that it's going to do some sort of crazy 2 or 3x, 10x? No, I just don't see it personally. I don't see it, and I'll tell you why. There'll be a bigger, newer, shinier coin that will come out that will offer some similarities with it. It's why I feel like 2021 bull market tops of coins, I just don't think are going to get there. I think there'll be newer coins that'll be better. So again, doesn't mean it's not going to do good things. If you bought it cheap, well done. You know, that's probably a good shout. If you didn't, then I don't know if I would be buying it. 495 all-time high was what? Like 13. Oh my God. All-time high was $80. I just don't believe it's going anywhere near that this bull market cycle, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't have a glass ball, and I definitely am not a financial advisor. I just try and see what's going on in the markets. Right. Let's close BlackRock's down. ETF, we know where we're at with that. We'll keep the news up. And 3 altcoins to keep your eyes out on, by the way. Don't know if anyone cares about this. 1inch network. People looking like it might break out from that 24-hour trading support. 1982 1inch. Showing some decent signs of recovery. Maybe worthwhile looking at. Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid has just been bought and I believe listed on a number of top tier exchanges. So keep your eye on this one as well. A lot of bullish momentum. Closed all-time high 42. Coin currently 23% away from reaching that. May push it back up. And then Quant. Something we sort of talked about for a while, went quiet, and then all of a sudden people are like, hey, what do you think of Quant? Like, oh, I feel Quant might be quite bullish. Needs to break the 0.1 Fibonacci right now at 112, 115. That could signal a further rally up to maybe 128, 147 top end. Bull market 1618, by the way, 242. Could Quant do a 2 and a bit X, maybe? The 3 coins to keep your eyes on this week, I certainly think could be pretty interesting indeed. Bought 500 ICP at 290. So you're all right then. You're like double your money. That's okay. I don't necessarily think it goes much lower than 495 unless it's a big market correction, which just moves in line with the market. But I feel like there's not really a massive reason for it to get dumperinoed. But we'll see. Stu, what's going on? Good to see you as always. Ekabella, what's going on? Ekabella says maybe Satoshi is a she. Had to pretend to be male to be taken seriously. I mean, that's true. Very possible. If we buy an ICP, we may as well buy Sand and Uniswap. I still think, I don't know if you can put Uniswap in that category. Uniswap, obviously, don't forget, they could turn RevShare on and Uniswap would be an absolute, it would skyrocket. I'll tell you that now. Everyone would FOMO into Uniswap. If they turn RevShare on in Uniswap, like, I mean, Jesus, I would go and buy some. I would absolutely go and buy some Uniswap. Right, Bitcoin, 440. Come on, Bitcoin, push a little bit higher. I need it to be around 104, 7, 8, and 900. That'll be bullish. Keep my grid trade moving. Only ask because I've been having trouble getting crypto off. Keep putting it in a long-term account. Yeah. What does it say when you try and get it off? The sack won't fit my potatoes. Oh, man. Tired today. Man, we just brought nearly 12,000 likes on the TikTok live. Shout out to you guys. Bullish on everybody doing it. Bullish on that. Let's give you guys something back. It's fun. Again, don't forget, tap up the screen. Get locked in. We're here all the time, 6 days a week, bringing you the best we can. And again, we appreciate you. There you go. Grab yourself some of those coins in about 4 minutes. 2-bit. How's working? How's the work mode? Are you busting up the miles? Yeah, I don't know what. I think I've done about 7,000 miles on it, Al. I've only had it like 4 months. Oh my God. I'll literally tell you. I will actually tell you how many miles I've done out. Yeah, I've done. Hey, thanks, Vern. We're bullish on Vern. Vehicle information. Yeah, 6,088 miles I've done. And I got it in when? Can't even remember. When did I get it, actually? Maybe it wasn't 6 months ago. No, it was probably March. 6,000 miles in 2.5 months. Yeah. Vern's people upset because some lawyers trying to sue NSA and trying to find out who they are. Well, I will be on Tuesday and I'm not down in the band. What? Literally no crypto talk in this chat. Curtis, the chat just goes wild. It's hard to keep over it. It's hard to keep over them. They just talk anything nonsense. Talk anything nonsense. So yeah. Should have known better. What's going on, Blazer? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Right, good. What are we on? 21.43. We've got some good entrances into the Marbitz race tonight. If you want to get in, by the way, head over to marbitz.io. Grab yourself a bag on the chart. That's how you do it. That's how you get involved. prizes for the people. We've got about 26 people in so far. Bullish on that. Bullish. Blazer, is it your birthday today? Vern, is it your birthday as well? I feel like I've missed both of those if they said it was. Yeah. Algorand. Joji. Yeah, Algorand. Loads of people think I'm a lunatic, and that when I said Algorand, I think it's got a definite move. Because people are like, oh, look at it. It's a piece of crap. Algorand does everything HBAR does everything XLM does, and no one talks about it. I think Algorand's a good shout, personally. I think Algorand is a good shout. Again, I think if you're looking for those ISO 222 coins, Algorand's definitely one I'd be looking at for sure. Yesterday, no one sent me any BTFA. Was it? I thought it was today. I'm sure you said it was today. Oh, it was Vern's birthday yesterday, people. Come on, all together now. Happy birthday to Vern. Happy birthday to the one Mike Vern. Happy birthday to the Vern. Happy birthday to the Vern. And then we need to do Blazer X as well. 2-bit says, Algo's a good one, definitely. Yeah, Jesse, I agree. Happy birthday to Blazer X. Happy birthday to Vice Entry Blazer X in brackets. Happy birthday. People just tune in like, what the heck is this guy talking about? Absolute chop end. It's fine, though. We're bullish. We are bullish. Sounds like there's people outside, like. I think my neighbour's put his bin out. Anyway. At least some put effort into that song. Hey, what do you mean? At least put some effort into it. I probably tried to sing then. Will Algo go above £2? Man, I only deal in dollars, really, but £2 is a big ask. I mean, Algo all-time high is... Oh, well, that's pretty big, actually. I'll go all-time high, $3. I mean, it'd be a tough ask. It'd be a tough ask. But, and I think this is where we sort of get a bit crazy. The market hasn't really moved anything yet. Oh, look at this. Let's go, BTC. Let's move a little bit further, pushing up. Yeah, so I still think we haven't really seen this kind of crazy mega move that I think a lot of us are hoping for. So, yeah, we'll see. Thursday, Hammer, thanks so much, 37. I appreciate it. Send level up Sparks. Burn, you guys are just crushing it right now. Crushing it. Bro skills, reading this chat and knowing what not to read. I'm trying, 420. I'm trying. Bam, 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 bam. Isn't Robinhood connected with Algorand? I believe so. Yeah, I've definitely seen something about that. I've definitely been there. Have you subscribed to the channel? If you haven't, by the way, you're missing out. You should definitely subscribe to the channel, both on TikTok and here on YouTube as well. And I absolutely love you guys as well. Grass. So I heard a rumor today, by the way, and I'm going to bring this chart up dead quick. I heard a rumor today. There's a Marbitz chart, by the way. If anyone is super bullish, then absolutely get yourself involved. I heard a rumor that this allegedly is the new Pepe dev coin. Now, Crackerjack told me about this one at like $1 million market cap, I think it was. But the rumor mill is that the people or the person that launched the original Pepe launched this. I don't know how true that is. I can't substantiate that claim. It's a pretty big claim in fairness. But Gas Pass allegedly is from the original Pepe. But, right? But my only thing is, if this truly was from the original Pepe team, I feel like it wouldn't have 7 zeros, and I feel like this would be doing way bigger volume than it is. But yeah. Oh, was it you, Al? Cracker, I don't know. Cracker sent me this. Like, maybe you and Cracker sent me the same day. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it is true. Where are we getting that info from, though? That's the question. Where are we getting that info from? Because I saw it on like a random TikTok. But yeah, Axler reached $10. Don't know. I mentioned it to you, but I don't know. Yeah, see, I mean, maybe. I just want to know where people are getting that information from. If it's like tracked to a wallet, then fine. I can sort of buy into that narrative a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see. We'll say wrong grass, Al. Yeah, this is Gas Pass, Al. This is Gas Pass. So this is like the new Matt Fury meme, allegedly coming out in a new book, I believe, that people think is from the developers of Pepe. So yeah, I think you called it $1 million, Crackerjack. I think it was about $1 million when you spoke about it. How long was Pepe around before it really took off? About 2 weeks. I was looking at this the other day. I was talking to Vern about this. I got into Pepe, I think it was like April 11th or something. It launched like April 2nd or something like that. So I got into Pepe about 2 weeks after launch. But yeah, about 2 weeks before it really starts to take off. I mean, if this is true, it's probably not a bad place to get in. 9,000 holders, 6.76 milli, under 10, pretty well established. Feels like it's building a bit of hype. You know, could it be a big mover? Maybe. Hard to tell. Nadar, what's going on? Welcome. Don't forget, guys, we're nearly 100 people in our live on YouTube, by the way. Smash up the like button to an all-time high. Likewise, if you're here on TikTok as well. We're at 14,000 likes. Let's get to 20,000 likes again. Don't forget to claim those coins in those boxes. Share us out. Make sure people are aware of it. Again, if you've got anything you want to ask, any questions, any coins, any topics, whatever, let me know. We're going to be here for about another 20 minutes. Go look at your Fiat 500. You can drive and talk to your boyfriend you never met. Lauren. Can Lauren drive? Stefan, hey, Mr. Two-Bit, greetings from Switzerland. Oh, mate, I'm great. How are you, Stefan? Good to see you, man. Welcome from Switzerland. What a country that is. What a country Switzerland is. They've got it going on. Let me tell you. They have got it going on. Latest, the crypto market lost 3% of its total market cap. We don't care, Cointelegraph. That was yesterday. Well, I think I would be connected to some. Yeah, I think it is. I think Algorand and Robinhood. Robinhood have actually been coming into the markets in a bit more, which is kind of good news. So yeah, always good to see that. Always good to see that. Any vodka updates? There was a space yesterday, the day before. It was literally the worst space I've ever been in my entire life. The guy that ran the space was an absolute joke, and Vern will attest to this. I sent a message to the developer, and I don't want to read it out, but it sort of went on the lines of, I hope you just listen to that space. That is the worst space I've ever listened to in my entire life. And if this is the marketing team that you've paid, Vern and I could do a significantly better job in about 5 minutes, to which the developer responded, we're going to fire him. So, yeah, I mean, there is, but there isn't. You'll have to wait till Sunday until I talk to you about it. I'm not doing it live on this show. That'll be for the subgroup on TikTok. Or the investment group if you're part of that. But yeah, original Pepe, not the Pepe that you did great on ETH. The original Pepe, not the Pepe that did great on ETH. What is the original Pepe? Oh my God, don't know what that is. Don't know what it is. 37 cent a potato with ice cream. Hey, thanks, 37. I appreciate that. Tomorrow I actually do have a tractor as well. No joke. My first vehicle. Nice. XRP all the way, my friends. Yeah, XRP. Lots of people bullish on XRP. Look at the DeFi market, though. DeFi market's warming up a little bit. Trump coin's now up 6.2% after World Bit Finance tweeting out that they're going to be buying a substantial amount. Is it going to wake back up? I don't think so. We'll see. Al says, Lauren, 420, give me a good token. I'll take out a leverage play on it and we'll have a competition if it works out. Look at Al. Al's flexing a bit of muscle. Love it. Oh my God, the documentary on Peppercoin is amazing. I haven't even seen it. Is that where the Trump thing comes from? I thought there was just one Pepe coin. Just how naive I am. Everyone unsubscribe. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just, I think I've got, yeah, I'm dialed into what's coming on in bits. Look at this, we're up 3%. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Good, right. Here we go, 104. Ah, man, I need it to go a little bit higher. So I've been, I don't know if I said this, by the way, but I decided to set up a grid trader. I can't see it because I'm live on TikTok, but set up a grid trader. And the trade is from 104. I don't know if anyone has grid trading before, by the way. It's kind of interesting. It is definitely not advisable, though. It's kind of risky. Similar to leverage trading, to be honest. But, right, what am I looking for on here? Parallel channel. So it goes from there, 104,900, right? And it comes down to 104, I think it's 104,300 or something like that. I think it's like that, right? I think it's like that. And what it does is it buys at the lower range and sells at the upper range. So if you imagine this is kind of buy here. Sorry, hold on a minute. This is sell here. It's a long position. And this is buy, yeah? And what it does is anything that's, when the market's in here, it buys Bitcoin. And then in the top, it sells it here. It's done 56 trades at the minute. It's only $100, something crazy. But it's actually netted me about $20 so far in profit. So you think about like all this range here that it just ranged between. It just did loads of trading on here. Again, I don't recommend it really. It's probably not the greatest, but it is interesting. It's definitely keeping me interested as to how it's playing out. I'll keep you posted on it, whether it's going to do anything. So what we want to see is obviously the market go up to like 104,900, come back down to 104,300, go back up to 104,900, come back down again, and it just trades the difference. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, grid trade XRP. Yeah, if you've got relatively stable markets, so my liquidation points, I think 99,000 to the downside, 106 maybe to the upside. So as long as it trades within that range, it's like, meh, it'll just keep buying and selling. So you never know. Hopefully it'll do something good, but we'll see. By Saitama. Maybe. Right, I am going to call it. You got about 5 minutes left, then we're going to be doing the Marbitz race. Don't forget, by the way, if you haven't already, hit the like button or simply just tap the screen and lock in a follow. I'd appreciate it. Again, don't forget, follow us for your daily cryptocurrency. Don't forget, the more you tap the screen, the more bullish you can get in here. Look as well. So we see Vern's there. He's the number one, followed by, I don't know who this is actually. I think it's 37 Hopper, you legends. Appreciate you both up there as well. You're talking about James Wayne? No, he just leverage trades and gets liquidated for $100 million. I'm talking about grid trading. I don't know if you've ever done it, Al. It's... I tried it once before, but I didn't really understand it. So I've now sort of tried to understand it a little bit more. And I think I'm there. So it's kind of working out all right. Again, it's like a 20% return so far, but nothing crazy. Okay, sorry, Al. Sorry, Al. Forgot it was my stream. Apologies. What is happening with Jasmine? It was supposed to be huge. What happened? They've just released a recent roadmap. I think the Jasmine's up 3.5%. Grid trading is good. Set up a bot then, bro. I have got a bot running. Yeah, I've got one. That's exactly how I'm doing it. Jasmine, a decent project. Yeah, Ponk is bullish on it. I'm number one over on TikTok. What? What do you mean, Ponk? Ponk, what do you mean? Jasmine will do well. Yeah, I think Jasmine will do well. I think Jasmine's got a good narrative that I think a lot of people don't see. That once the centralization comes in, I think Jasmine could be a very interesting player to be involved in. So we'll see. I'm really surprised Dupe's a disaster. I thought that would actually play out a little bit more favorable today, but still, we'll keep an eye on what's going on. Yeah, the community is massive on Jasmine. Yeah, the community is big. So yeah, good news. They will buy it on eBay. You guys are wild. Theta, you're like, yeah, I definitely heard about it. I haven't actually got into it, if I'm dead honest. I haven't bought into Theta, but I know loads of people have talked about it. I feel like a couple of people have asked us about it on the channel as well, but don't own any. I try not to go too crazy with the portfolio. You know, like I'm trying one of those people that I'm like, I don't want like 20 million coins. I'm happy just to kind of have, you know, the 10 I've got. So we'll see. We're at 16,000 likes on TikTok. Keep tapping that screen. I'm sure we can get this to 20,000 likes. That'd be great, by the way, if we could. Just keep tapping the like, sharing it out, letting know people we're here. Likewise, if you're on TikTok, no, you're not. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way, hopefully, to 36,000 subscribers. They tell me that I set the account up like that and that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have been on there for 2 years, and this is my first problem. Well, you can't withdraw it. Yeah, without looking at it, I don't know why. Bazookazoids on Sol. Let's take a look at it. I'll reach out to, well, I mean, I literally did one video with them, so yeah, I mean, Bleaves is I think Bleaves was partnered up with them. He might have a few more connections than I have, to be honest. But it's the first time I've ever heard of anyone having a problem. So Bookzoids. What did I put? Bazookazoids. Oh my god. Bookzoids. This is on Sol. This must be this one, yeah? Bookzoids. 2 million market cap. Not really doing much. It's not doing much. Vaulted. It's kind of just chilling. Can we ask 10 YouTube viewers each night to watch on TikTok to build the account up, please? Yeah, I think we can definitely do that. Hey, thanks for the Rainbow 37. Yeah, big bullish if we can get a few people to just come over here and start pumping this live. We had like 40 odd people in last night. I don't know. It's like anything, isn't it? You just got to try and keep moving it. You got to try and keep moving it. But yeah, I appreciate it. Absolutely crushing it right now. So yeah, if anyone is on TikTok, come and follow me over there. Again, hit the follow button. Let's try and push to 1,000 followers ASAP. That would be great news if we could. But yeah, Bookazoids. Kind of wild. Kind of wild if you ask me, but yeah. What can you say about SPX 900? You mean SPX 6900, yeah? I think you're missing a 6 off there. Yeah, lots of people talk about it. Every live is quiet tonight. People depressed. Yeah, it must be. Everyone's like, oh, can't believe the market's pumped. Disaster. Yeah, maybe Craig. Yeah, we're working on something. Yeah, hopefully. What? I don't. Why, Crackerjack? I'm just gonna say why. I didn't. I said why before you sent me the other message. Guess who? Hey, 37. You are indeed tapping it. We're at 18,000 likes. Come on, let's get it to 20,000 likes, everybody. We can definitely get this one. Can you share your inputs on SPX? Okay, let's bring it up. I did a short on this. A lot of people are very optimistic about this project. I don't know what big exchange it's on at the minute, if I'm totally dead honest, but it's at $1 billion market cap. So here's the challenge. It's going to have to move massive to make big gains. But look at the trend of it right now. It's on the uptrend. It's doing very, very, very well. And yeah, I think this will continue, by the way. Do I see it breaking all-time high? Yeah, think about this, though. Even at $1.77, break a brand new all-time high, it's not even a 2x. So, yeah. Al, 2-bit, did you finish your extension? Yeah, Al, it was done like 6 months ago. So, yeah, I think definitely an opportunity. The thing you've got to play your... what you've got to kind of do is think, well, okay, if this 2x is, what's my return? And getting to nearly a $2 billion market cap is probably challenging, but I know a lot of people are optimistic. Lower risk, therefore lower returns. I guess is probably the way to look at it. Probably the way to look at it. So, yeah. Scripto J doing okay too, but yeah, it messaged me today. ZBCM pumping a little bit. It's up 25% on the day. It's up a little bit, Ecabella. So nothing crazy, but it is up a little bit. And look, if it's up, it's good news if you ask me. Right. I think everybody is in. That is in. We are going to get this race underway. 26 entries. If you don't have your wallet, by the way, just DM me. 735F, F110, 9162, 910D, D677, 2927, CC, D7, ODCO, and 3F, 4C. All in. Getting ready to party live on the show. Buy high, sell low. Easy strategy. Al knows. Where are we at? 19,100. Let's get to that 20k. Let's get over 20k. What's going on, Derek Hunt? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Right, 26 people. 26. Canada's on fire. Thanks, Lauren. Is it still? Alvin was on his way to do some stuff without that because he said it was. Yeah, he said it's like bad. Said it was bad. Marbitz, baby. Craig knows what's up. The second best community member tonight as well, Craig. Shout out to you. Al, how do I buy high, sell low on my stables? Man, I've gone all in on USDT. I'm bullish. I reckon I'm going to make a killer. Right, let's get these people dialed in for this marble race. We got some new tracks in, by the way. Some new tracks. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I get it, Crackerjack. I still owe you, though, so just remember that, yeah? Jess is in the building. Boom. Curtis. 0.1% move on the big. It's free money, bro. Take it when you can. I mean, that's true. That's true. Get massively bullish on altcoins, especially those stable coins. They are absolute game changers. By the way, I think I just cocked up and actually put 34 people, not 24 people. Yep, I have. So it's going to put random people in there, so we don't do that. We don't want to do that. Right. 26. Yeah, that's fine. Right. 26 people. Oh, it said, oh, God, what? Keep doing it wrong. Did it wrong again. I pressed the wrong button. What the hell is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? 19,900. So we're very much nearly there, guys. Just push it over 20k. Likewise, we're only at 56 likes on YouTube, though. So please hit up that like button. Get us moving. Get us pumping. Get us over 100. That would be great news, by the way. We broke a good milestone last night. Over 1,000 viewers on the channel. So again, hit up that subscribe button if you're brand new and you want to learn and keep up to date with everything going on in this cryptocurrency market. It's highly, highly worthwhile. It is obviously a speculative market. You can lose all your money in this space. So do be careful. That's why you got to launch and see some good people. So make sure you hit that like button as always. We appreciate you taking the time out, hanging out with us. As always, we're going to race some marbles as well. So I'm bullish on that. Right. Let's do it. No, but you're missing and your name. Okay, the whole. I have no idea what you're talking about. The more I buy, the more I get to lose the battles. I mean, that's true, Curtis. Right. What is that? Does that whole thing just move, or am I just like being a complete chopper? What the hell just happened there? It's moving. What the flipping heck is going on? Okay, everybody, we're dialed in. You guys are ready to rock and roll. Remember, don't forget, check out Marbitz.io if you're interested in what's going on. With that being said, good luck, everybody. Hawks down, looking for a full house. Here we go. It's a slow start, but it's going to get bullish. CryptoVern sent a baby hippo. Hey, thanks. Where are we at? 20,000 likes. Bullish on you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Right. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, my God. What is this? Complete. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this track. I don't know. It's all a bit wild. It's all a bit wild. Why does this thing keep moving through as well? This looks crazy. Anyway, ODCO's out on the move. F110's in there as well. We've got 735F. Oh, my God. That thing looks like it's a danger. Come on, people. We can't give this a TikTok. Smash it hard. Let's do it. 20,000 likes on TikTok. TikTok Army are bullish. No Blazer trap plane. He hasn't sent me a new one, Blazer, have you? Maybe I should have done, but yeah. We'll see. Any big race on Sunday? Do I have to sponsor another race? No. We'll have something dialed in for Sunday. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure we'll have something dialed in for Sunday, so stick around. Right, what's going on down here? We've got a very, very, very lonely pace right now. This is terrible. It's about to get, I think it's about to get way more bullish though, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's starting to pick up a bit of speed. ODCO's in there. 735F1, F110's in there as well. 910D's coming up and CCD7's in there. Watch out for the rocks coming through. Is it a spider? The hell is it? Is it meant to be like a spider or something? I don't know. ODCO though. CCD7 now starting to make a move. Oh, it's a big sandwich. Look at this mess. What the flipping heck? It's an absolute shit show. Oh, I see. Look here. You drop down and then you go back and you double round on it. I'm pressing the like button now. Absolute lunatic. Oh, this is wild, actually. It's going to be another complete battle. I know it's slow. But at the same time, no one has any idea who's going to win this because it's about to all get a bit weird again. So look at this. It's just a big old mess where everyone hits in there. Who's back down? CCD7, F110 now making a move. 3F4C, 22927 is making a move as well. We're off down the bullish end, and then it's into the hyperdrive. Who's going to take the win? Who's going to take the win? It's getting close. There's something in the way. F110 is slowly making its way down there. 2297. It's starting to get wild. The highest level. What the hell is this? F110 didn't lead at all. Are they going to make it? F110 bullish on you. That thing that kept moving was super annoying, by the way. I'm just saying. F110, congratulations to you. There you go. There's the winner. Absolutely bullish. Did not lead at all throughout that entire race. So congratulations to you. We'll get that prize sent over not long after the show does finish. So yeah, shout out to you for sure. Right. Good. Look at that. 20,900. We're bullish. We are bullish. And we're bullish on everybody joining as well. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Bab is smashing it too. Who else? Yeah, Lauren Bab's going ham on TikTok. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Flying poop, Derek. It looks like it. Yeah, it's still going, actually. It's hurting my eyes a little bit because I can just see it moving in the background. Let me get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Vincent, I mean, she loves Cornish pasties. I don't know where we've gone. We've gone rogue. We have gone rogue, right? Anyway, max bullish on everything. We're max bullish on it all. So yeah, we shout out to you. As always, thank you everybody for tuning in. Where are we at? 10 past 10. I'm going to get up and get out of here. Don't forget, we're not going to be here tomorrow night. It's a disaster. It is a disaster. But I am working through the day, and I kind of fancy doing a bit of a TikTok live through the day. So I might do one. Probably worth hitting the follow button, isn't it? Make sure that you're live. I don't know if I can like just do a live in the car. It'd be kind of fun, but yeah, I might do one tomorrow. We'll see how it plays out. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll keep an eye on this market. 104, 400, 2.78% up on the day, which is good news, by the way. Definitely feels like the market is back the weekend will be the acid test of how we sort of come through with some altcoins sort of feeling okay. So Zebek is on the move as well. I'm sure many people are pretty optimistic about that. But until Sunday, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes available. Keep your eyes open. And we'll be back as always. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you soon. Enjoy the jazzy music on the way out. See you in a bit.